Annya. I want to show you the best way to hold your belly dance veil. And I'm going to tell you why I think it's the best way to hold your belly dance veil. Because I think when you see or understand the advantages, then you'll be more inclined to use this if you don't already. So actually there's two holds. The first one is when the veil is in front. I usually just hold it between my pointer and thumb. Just kind of a pinch, and I let my other fingers be long. So anytime I'm holding the veil, I want my hands to look really lovely. So usually that means long extended fingers. So when it's in front, I'm usually letting the fabric just drip down towards the floor off my fingers, and I can easily flourish and do whatever I want in this position. When I want to move my veil behind, I'll put the middle finger right next to the pointer finger. So I have three fingers clasping the veil like this. So it comes behind, and then I'm briefly holding between my thumb and middle finger, because then I end up with my pointer and middle finger clasping the veil like this. Now, when I'm actually doing this, I have my thumb in, all my fingers extended. But you're using what I call your peace sign fingers, your pointer and middle finger, and then squeezing them together with the veil in between. So that is the hold that I use the most often, and especially when the veil is behind me. And then remember to have nice long fingers, thumb tucked in. Don't let it stick out like a mitten, like the thumb on a mitten. Keep all your fingers together. So the reason now that I like this hold, there are some other holds that look pretty because the fingers are long, but I've found that with some of those holds, especially as you start to do more complex veil work, what ends up happening, for example, if you weave the fabric between your fingers like this, which satisfies the requirement of your hand looking pretty and your fingers being together, but what happens is as you turn your hand, the fabric wraps around, and then it doesn't flow as well when you're doing your particular moves. So another one that I've seen is the thumb, like over the hand, the fabric over the back of the hand, and the thumb holding like this. Again, looks pretty, works for a lot of moves, but when you start to want to do different things, the fabric wraps around your hand, and then you can kind of get stuck or twisted in the fabric, and it just doesn't look as pretty. So watch what happens if I use these two fingers. So here I am, palm down. If I turn palm up, the fabric just lays on top of my hand, and I can actually use my palm to direct it to flow through the air in whatever way that I want. I can do the same this way or this way. When there's the fabric still looks pretty, it's not twisted around my hand, it's flowing through the air. And actually, when you have nice long fingers and this only two-finger hold on your veil, you're going to actually get better control of the fabric, which I know seems counterintuitive. It feels like if you have lots more wrapping and grip, that you should be able to control the fabric better. But in my experience, just enough to hold the fabric, and then you direct it with your palm. And then when you're doing big, fancy moves all in the air and all around your body and wrapping yourself up, the fabric will just be able to drip off your finger anytime it is twisted, and your palm will be able to direct the flow of the fabric. And your veil work will really look so much smoother as a result. All right, I hope this tip helps you. See you in another video.